everybody, welcome back to Walks and Wall Street. And today we are going to be exploring Midtown Manhattan on a Sunday afternoon in July. This is currently West 57th Street and 5th Avenue. We are right outside the flagship Tiffany building. Also just off to our right is the Amman, New York, which is one of the most expensive hotels and residences in the entire city. And just across the street is the very famous Trump Tower, where they have ample amounts of security after the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about this building, the Tiffany & Co. building. Obviously, it is owned by LVMH, which is Bernard Arnault's company, and when they acquired the company, they spent about $500 million worth of renovations to the flagship building, so $500 million. So even if you're not going to buy anything here, what I would suggest is come to the corner of 57th Street and 5th and take a look around the inside or the outside of the building. So let's go ahead and head down 5th Avenue towards Rockefeller Center, and we will get started. After the assassination attempt on President Trump, the NYPD has actually blocked off 58th Street entirely. You used to be able to drive through here, but now it looks like it's going to be permanently closed. You can see the NYPD barricades, both the concrete and the big metal gate there. This is looking up at Trump Tower and 432 Park Avenue. Corner of 55th Street, just off to our left is the St. Regis Hotel, and off to your right is the Peninsula Hotel. So you have two 5-star hotels on either side of 5th Avenue on 55th Street. Have the St. Regis. And then on the other side, you have the Peninsula Hotel. You also have the brand new Mandarin Oriental Residences right on the corner of East 54th Street and 5th Avenue. It's a beautiful building. So if you're familiar and you like the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, potentially you'd be interested in purchasing a unit in the Mandarin Residences. Once again, it's right on the corner of East 54th and 5th, right outside the University Club, which is just off to our right. We're gonna make a right on West 54th. And you can see the front of the University Club. It's a private club, members and guests only, but the building itself is absolutely stunning. The inside reminds me of the New York Public Library, the Stephen Schwarzman building, and you're right next to MoMA, Museum of Modern Art. We're now going to head towards Avenue of the Americas, or 6th Avenue, and we're going to take a little bit of a walk around the 53 West 53rd building, which is considered one of the buildings a part of New York City's Billionaires Row. This is a mansion that Douglas Elliman has for sale. It's a stunning building. Oftentimes you can see inside to the, but I think they have the second door closed, which they do. This property is very, very nice. You're looking directly at 53 West 53rd Street as you come down the stairs, as well as into the courtyard of MoMA. You have nice restaurants, beautiful outdoor dining setups. We'll take a look at the menu. It's very nice. And the outdoor dining setups are quite beautiful too. It's very well lit. They have fans. But I think if I had the choice, I'd probably dine right here, sitting right on that porch. about to come up on 4 notable buildings. You can see the back entrance of the Museum of Modern Art. The main entrance is actually on 53rd Street. And then we're also going to be coming up on the entrance of 53 West 53rd Street. And across the street you have that flagship Hilton Hotel. And MoMA looks very busy today. You can see into the lobby a little bit. It's absolutely packed. This appears to be a new location of Arabica coffee. I've actually never walked past this location before. The most popular and famous location is in Dumbo, Brooklyn, overlooking the Brooklyn Bridge. But it appears they just opened here, which is very cool. Seems to be a very unique location. I'll make a mental note of that. So on 53rd Street, just adjacent to the entrance of 53 West 53rd, they have a brand new location of Arabica coffee. This looks to be a new Korean restaurant too. Nari. We'll take a look at the menu. Dinner menu is served from 5 to 10 p.m. I'll also have to make a mental note of this too. This must be brand new. I feel like I would have known about this. Lots of new coffee shops and restaurants coming to the neighborhood. Here you have the Warwick Hotel. Well, let's check out the private residences at 53 West 53rd. Quite a nice lobby. It's a full service building, 24/7, 365 doorman, concierge, and they also have a pool and sweeping views of Central Park on some of the higher floors. Here's the main entrance to the Warwick Hotel. They have a very nice bar and dining area in there. Very luxurious. Older style, it's obviously an older hotel. You get similar notes to the JW Marriott Essex House. Which, by the way, speaking of new restaurants, if you're coming to New York City and you're looking for a new steakhouse to try, I would recommend the Bourbon Steak inside the newly renovated Essex House. Not many people know about this, but the entire lobby and that old restaurant and bar was completely gut renovated and taken down. And in its place, they put a really nice steakhouse. It's called Bourbon Steak. It's a little pricey, it's a little expensive, but it is a very, very good restaurant. Right on Central Park South in the JW Marriott Essex House. Here's the main entrance to the Hilton Flagship Hotel. And then as we turn the camera to the north, this is looking uptown towards Central Park. You can see some of that greenery. The building with the gold top is 106 Central Park South. That is the Trump Park building. And then this super tall glass building is the Steinway Tower, 111 West 57th Street. It is the skinniest residential apartment building in the entire world. We'll continue to head downtown, but we will make a left on 53rd Street to see the main entrance of 53 West 53rd, as well as the restaurant.
Next to me, and I'm just trying to talk to me, and I was just like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, we're now on 53rd Street on the corner of 6th. And this is the main entrance of 53 West 53rd. And right here is the restaurant entrance. The restaurant is called 53. And it is operated by the building. This gentleman right here is trying to scam people and rip people off. It's all right. We'll check out the menu at 53. And you can even look down into the dining room. I'm not sure we'll be able to see it that well, but if you look closely, you can see all the tables lined up downstairs. And this is the main entrance of 53 West 53rd. The building's in a great location. Very centrally located to public transportation as well, and next to one of the best museums in Manhattan, MoMA. MoMA is such a fun museum to go to. I haven't been here in such a long time.
I think it online too. It's a little faster, a little better.
And on a Sunday in New York, definitely seems to be quite the line for the Museum of Modern Art.
So basically, he was trying to see it.
Head back towards 5th Avenue and make a right. And that will take us towards Rockefeller Center and St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Fire on the ground.
This building just off to our left is the beautiful and famous St. Thomas Church. We'll have to cross the street on the other side so you could see the architectural integrity of the building. And then to your right, you have the 5th Avenue and 53rd Street subway station where you can get the E and M train. Here we are at St. Thomas Church. You have the Microsoft store across the street. And then this is looking back uptown. See the attention to detail in the architecture here. It's quite impressive. wait for the light, and we will cross southbound towards St. Patrick's Cathedral, and you'll see Rockefeller Center. You can see the Cartier store on East 52nd Street.
I don't want to carry all this.
Crossing eastbound. This is also a landmark building in New York City. They have a big Olympics setup at Rockefeller Center, so we'll go ahead and check that out. But I first wanted to point out the old Versace store. So where we're standing right now, in between 52nd Street and 51st Street, this is the old flagship Versace store that is now closed. The rent was too high, so they had to move, and then they temporarily made it an Eden Fine Art Gallery. I'm not too sure what it's going to be after that, but we'll have to see. Someone said something about Kim Kardashian's store is moving in there. I'm not too sure how credible that is, but to our left is 641 5th Avenue. This is the Olympic Tower condo complex, which the building has pretty nice views, but it is a little bit older and it doesn't have that many amenities. There's a very, very small gym, which is not shouldn't really even be considered to be a gym, but the views are nice because it's right next to St. Patrick's. And obviously St. Patrick's isn't going to go anywhere anytime soon, or if ever. For St. Patrick's. We won't go in, but I'll give you a small little look inside. Really nice view as you're leaving. These are really heavy cast iron doors too. If you haven't been inside Rockefeller Center in maybe about 6 months, you got to go back inside and go down into the basement, as it's been completely renovated. It's been redone to its original Art Deco style. There's many new restaurants, coffee shops. They really did a spectacular job. And you have this grand plaza that leads out into where the ice skating rink is going to be in the winter. This is now Saks Fifth Avenue. And in the winter time, if you stand right here, you're gonna have the best view of the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center, looking up at 30 Rock and the top of the rock. Corner of East 49th Street. And we'll go ahead and cross and explore Rockefeller Center. see everything they have set up for the Paris Olympics. Even have a little bit of a viewing section down here by the main fountain. This is going to be under 30 Rock Dining and Shopping, the 5 Acres Center. This is a must go. So they open all this up so you can go inside and take a look at all the different shops. It's just amazing down here. And it looks like everyone's watching Team USA, the women's soccer tournament at the Olympics.
Minutes because that has been an issue long before Emma and Emma's first 5 games with the team in terms of efficiency in front of goal, efficiency in the final third.
I'll switch to the wide angle lens so you can see a little bit better of the viewing.
Olympic goal, the first came as a teenager 8 years ago. And she also scored the game-winning goal the last time that these nations met back in November of 2022.
They really did an unbelievable job with this. This is probably the coolest outdoor sports viewing venue I've ever seen in my life. Right here at Rockefeller Center. more little pop-up places to get food and drinks here.
Mañana. Oh my, what the fuck? Yo agarré con
This is a pretty cool shot looking back. And this is the exact spot where they put the Christmas tree.
Are responsible. Unfortunately, bear the brunt of that.
Now head over towards Radio City Music Hall, back towards 6th Avenue. There's a few good steakhouses over here, one of which being Del Frisco's, and another one being the Capitol Grill. This is where you go for the observation deck at the top of the rock. As well as the Rainbow Room. But I'm telling you, I can't take you inside because they don't allow filming inside, but you have got to go inside and downstairs. The place is unbelievable. They did a fantastic job. Another thing I'd recommend if you're coming here in the winter is go to the Radio City Music Hall Christmas Spectacular by the Rockettes right here. Now looking uptown back towards Central Park.
You know, these institutions, it's no accident. Dearly beloved, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten.
This is the main entrance to the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And on the corner of West 49th Street and Avenue of the Americas, that is Del Frisco's, which is one of my favorite steakhouses in the city. That location is the best. It has the best environment, particularly if you eat on the second level. It's a pretty foggy and hazy day, but if you look closely, you can see the spire of One World Trade Center all the way in the distance in Lower Manhattan. Check out 1221 Avenue of the Americas. That's going to be the main dining room for Del Frisco's. But they also have an outdoor dining section as well. But I'm telling you, if you come here, ask to sit on the second level. It's like a mezzanine level. It's very nice. And this is the brand new entrance to the subway, the B, D, F, and M trains. And they also made a really nice outdoor dining seating space. Building right in front of us is the News Corporation building. This is Fox News. Fox News, I should say News Corporation in general. Under the same umbrella is the Wall Street Journal, Barron's, and Investors Business Daily. Investors Business Daily was acquired by News Corporation. for approximately $250 million from Bill O'Neill, or William J. O'Neill. Here you can see a little bit of the second level of the dining room at Del Frisco's. Now going to head in towards Times Square, the northernmost side of Times Square, I should say, where you're going to be able to see the Barclays Investment Bank, which was the former location of Lehman Brothers before they collapsed to kick off the 2008 financial crisis. The Court Theater. All right, we're now on 7th Avenue. We'll cross over one more to Broadway. You're going to see a lot of the pedestrian traffic pick up here, a lot of tourist activity.
Hello, we're back.
If you look all the way in the distance, very hard, you can see the 2024 sign, the numerals, I should say, on top of one Times Square. And that is where they dropped the ball on New Year's Eve to ring in the new year.
so I have to walk like.
These are the very famous red steps in the middle of Times Square.
I'm gonna stay here.
No, you are. You're making me like Mike's laugh.
Alright everyone, if you enjoyed that walking tour through Midtown Manhattan, ending in Times Square, New York, feel free to subscribe for more walking tours through New York City. And if you're thinking about moving here, purchasing a place, and you need some help, feel free to reach out to me at the email address below, and I'd be more than happy to help you and your family find the perfect place right here in Manhattan. Thanks so much for watching.